Hi everyone, David Ward. It is Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022, 9:46 p.m. Central Time in the US. Wanted to give a quick update for Bitcoin US dollar. Of course, you can see I can shift these around a bit for different scenarios if we were green accumulation or if we were still magenta or distribution. Wondering if this might be a higher low in distribution before seeing another up thrust. Last point of supply event before multiple LPSs, then a potential another sign of weakness down to this orange diagonal trend line. That would put us at 30,000 or just below, depending on where we hit that orange diagonal trend line, if we do hit it. Also, when going up there, that could be an exponential rally in a two-tiered accumulation schematic, with the lower tier being mainly for accumulation and the upper tier being used for liquidation, meaning they would liquidate shorts running up here if they did that to the 200 moving average in this 6-hour time frame, if they ran it up here to this red diagonal trend line, before then coming down pretty hard, at least to the aqua diagonal trend line maybe. And then whether or not they bring it down further, if that were to occur, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm wasting my time talking about different scenarios that could happen. We're concerned about the present. As you can see, the red RSI and blue LSMA in this entire short-term group of time frames, which would be the 30-minute, 1 hour, 90-minute, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 6 hour, 8 hour. Red RSI and blue LSMA, almost in all of them, except for the 8 hour, are below level 50. We are currently in a race. This 4 hour red RSI went below level 50, triggered downward pressure that lasts for how long? Till the white energy comes up to or near level 50. Really, once it comes up and closes above level 50 in regard to the race. Can this white energy close above level 50 to create calls for upward pressure before the red RSI in this 8 hour, that's double this 4 hour, before this red RSI in this 8 hour can come down below level 50, close below level 50 to trigger downward pressure? Which one will win? Right now, it's looking like it's going to be that 8 hour. It's another 4 hours, 10 minutes remaining. We'll see what this white energy can do, but right now, looks like downward pressure is still firmly in control. We have to consider that we are still in downward pressure for the short term. Now, this 6 hour red RSI has closed below level 50. It triggers downward pressure that lasts for how long? Till the white energy comes up to level 50. When it does come up to level 50, that creates calls for upward pressure. Will the white energy in the 6 hour create calls for upward pressure before the red RSI in this 12-hour time frame here in the bottom left-hand corner, before it can come down and close below level 50 to create calls for downward pressure? Which one will win that race? And we see already, if the 12-hour went below level 50, closed below level 50, triggering downward pressure that lasts for how long? Till the white energy comes up and closes above level 50. Will the white energy in this daily come up and close, in this 12-hour, will it come up and close above level 50 before the red RSI in this 24-hour can come down and close below level 50? That red RSI is so close to level 50, it could quickly, easily create calls for downward pressure. And this red RSI in this 2-day would end up not closing above level 50 to help upward pressure continue, which means the very moment this white energy stops going up and acts like it wants to go sideways or turn it, that price action is coming down. The 3-day green is already coming down. We see our white lower B band, white lower, because we also have a white upper, white lower, white upper, white lower, white upper. The white lower is still acting as resistance. Red RSI can't get above the white lower. We're looking at potential for another push down, at least to this aqua blue diagonal trend line, but we could potentially come down to this orange lower B band. That is possible that we could break below the 200 moving average in that 3-day time frame. This blue LSMA in the 4-day time frame, as I've mentioned several times, is a cause for concern here. Red RSI is not above the level 30 here in order to make the white lower become support. So that's why it's resistance at the moment. We still have 2 days, 21 hours remaining in the current 4-day candle. We'll see how this green RSI, red RSI, and blue LSMA end up closing. Our weekly, you see down here, red RSI just above 20, blue LSMA below 20. Present day, our red RSI is below 20. The blue LSMA acts like it wants to come down below 20. So technically that would be right there in the weekly, except the red RSI here was lower than where the blue LSMA was. The blue LSMA, I have them about lined up with present day blue LSMA, least square moving average. But, you know, this blue LSMA may keep falling here. And shoot. Yeah, we already know that red RSI to get above level 30 here, that white lower B band in this weekly is going to be resistance for quite some time to come, it appears, and it's currently at 41,744. 41,744 is firm resistance at the moment. This week, let's see what that green does the next week and what the red RSI and blue LSMA do the next week. But this week, 41,746 was in the weekly was definitely firm resistance. Yeah, all it would take is that green to come down here to level 0 and the price action come down to the orange lower B band in the weekly, or this orange diagonal trend line. That orange diagonal trend line in the weekly. Let's make the chart less busy. This orange diagonal trend line. That orange diagonal trend line. That will be just below the 100 moving average. Just below the 100 moving average. Just below the 100 moving average. Just below the 100 moving average before falling down further. Well, just below the 100 moving average is the orange diagonal trend line, present day. Will there be any before falling down further, maybe to the green diagonal or even the blue diagonal? That remains to be seen. We'll have to see that. I'm not going to cross that bridge until we get there. If we get there. Macro group, let me remove the pitchfork. I have about 10.5 minutes. The 6 week, 5 week, 4 week, only the 3 week The red RSI is just now below level 50. However, this 3-week has not closed, meaning it has not triggered downward pressure yet. It was in a race against the 7-day or 8-day. And we see in this 8-day, that's the 2-week, 3-week. Let's put an 8-day here. White energy is getting close to closing above level 50, but let's say it does. If it closes above level 50 in the 8-day before the red RSI can close below level 50 in the 3-week. Actually, 3-week is 21 days. I should make that 10 days, excuse me. 10 days, not 8 days. Well, the white energy in this 10-day has 6 days, 21 hours. Will it close above level 50 before the red RSI here in the 3-week can close below level 50? It doesn't appear that way. And we're far from that red RSI getting above level 50 to make the white lower support. So right now it's firm resistance. Green's already here at the aqua blue. We are at the aqua blue. Could we overextend down to the orange lower B band at 29,576? Sure, that's possible in the 10-day. We'll have a look at that time frame here in a minute, but let me change that back to 2-week. This is my super macro group, 2-week through the 12-week. We're losing the white aqua upper. Likely the next candle, it appears, is 1 month, 25 days away. One month, 11 days away in the 10-week. We're losing the white upper here in the process of it. Probably the next candle. Yeah. We lost the white upper here when our red RSI went through level 70. The reason these are here, this 27-day time frame, just below the white lower, just below the white lower, just below the white lower. The white lower currently is 27,149. Could we potentially come down to the aqua lower like we did here? Sure. We could. The aqua lower is currently 19,000 and rising. That red RSI gets below level 50. Yeah, we could definitely hit that white lower because the green is already screaming white lower, tickling in between the white aqua lower. Again, that's the 27-day. Now we're in the long-term group. That was the macro group. The first one was the super macro group. 18-day is triggered downward pressure, about to trigger downward pressure when we close here, when we close here, when we close here. The entire long-term group, red RSI, blue SMA, are below level 50. That 100 moving average at 29,446. Currently, the next candle will be around 30, just below 30,000. The next candle after that, it'll be just above 30,000. But yeah, we're looking at potentially hitting that 100 moving average in the 8-day time frame eventually. Is acting like it. The 17-day would be the 50 moving average at 28,481. 50 moving average here is 29,717. Here would be the 16-day, which is double the 8-day. 29,717. 29,445 currently. 10 days, 20 hours remaining in the 11 day. So we just begun this 11 day today. And that white lower B band will continue to act as resistance, which is currently right at the 50 moving average, which is 39,078. If lower time frames begin to push down, we'll see this green turn down, and we could come down towards the orange lower B band. That's currently at 26,300, but I would think, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it'd be the next one. It could be this current 11 day. This white energy, this above level 50 here in the 4 day, that had some upward momentum there for a second, but we have some downward momentum in lower time frames currently pushing it down. The second day into this 4 day candle. So let's not assume this green is going to end up like this. It could be kind of out to the side a little bit by the time it closes. The elbow is right here. This will be interesting. Let's look at the near-term group. Get rid of drawings. Already mentioned the red RSI in this 12 hours in a race against the white energy in the 6 hour. So we're watching that one. And the red RSI in the daily can easily trigger downward pressure before the white energy in the 12 hour can come up to trigger upward pressure. So right now, I'm actually expecting the next 2 day candle for the green to be down. That's the way it's looking at present. Kind of like what we did here. We have basically 20 hours remaining in the current 2 day candle. We're back at the short-term group. Let me get rid of drawings. And right now, the way the red RSI blue SMA are acting in the 30 minutes like a slow bleed down. I have about 2 minutes. Okay. We're already looking at 34,684, 34,684 here pretty soon, potentially, in the 24 hour, the next 24 hour candle. If that green keeps coming down more, which it appears that may end up being the case based on what we're seeing in the short-term group right now. And right now, the white lower B band is resistance in the 4 hour. 37,250 is the ceiling currently. 37,250 is the ceiling currently, with a short-term target of 34,680. 34,680. The next daily candle. The next daily candle. So we could be building up for it. When I say the next daily candle, we know this red RSI in this 8 hour needs to come below level 50. We have 4 hours left in the current one. Then another 8 hours after that is 12 hours. And we are currently 20 hours away from a new daily candle. So we'll see what happens. But right now, we have to assume we're still in downward pressure. And we have a ceiling right now of about 37,250. And we could be coming down to at least around 35, but could be coming down to the aqua lower at 34.5. All right, I'm going to go and call this quits. When I say the aqua lower, this diagonal trend line, I'm going to go and call this quits. If you don't mind, take a moment and click like. If you're not following, feel free to do so. Certainly would appreciate your support. Want to wish everyone happy trading, and followers, you know the drill. Let's stay awesome.